Hi, my name is Juana Gallegos, and I will be talking about Chapter 1, Creating and Adapting Friendly Systems Thinking Classroom. In the chapter, a quote that stood up for me was, "It takes a collaborative effort to ensure each student's learning success. Educators must identify the barriers and strategize the element of a lesson to overcome those obstacles." The key word for me was collaborative, because I feel that it's important that educators work together as a team to make sure that they create a purposeful plan for the students' learning success, as well as making sure that they provide strategies to enhance and provide problem-solving skills for the student. Within the chapter, my key finding that I found significant was the systems thinking, and in the chapter it defines it as systems thinking is the ability to see the big picture, observe how the elements within a system influence one another, identify emerging patterns and act on them in ways that fortify the structures within. Within systems of thinking, it leads to two concepts called triangle of support and universal design for learning. Within triangle of support, it includes personal support, and that could include in the students' teachers, paraprofessionals, their peers, and their parents. It also includes curriculum accommodations and modifications, and this would lead to all students, not only students with disabilities, but all students as well. And it includes instructional and assistive technology, which can consist of, an example would be picture exchange communication systems, alternative keyboards, or it could be pencil grips and writing prompts. And within universal design for learning, it would basically include a design to for lectures and class discussion that educators can apply. Within my experiences that connect with this learning, in my previous presentation, I talked about that I am currently working as an instructional assistant. And within that, I work with students with mild to moderate in a first grade class. And the concept of system of thinking related my experiences. With that, I feel that the chapter talks about relationship communication, responsiveness, and sustainability. And I agree with the chapter because it says that relationships need communication to build relationships. So I feel that in order to have a good relationship, we need communication. And that communication consists of contexts that relate to the students' lives, or what they find relevant in their lives. I think that responsiveness is, as I mentioned before, purposeful planning. So with that, I think that in my job, I do see that teachers make their lessons or provide their lessons relevant to what is in the students' lives or in their interests, making them more engaged and motivated to learn. And within sustainability, it consists of equitable structure. And in my work, I do see that the teachers provide adaptations and modifications to make sure they are equitable more than being equal. So it's just basically providing, for example, visual supports or graphs or modifications in their behavior, just to make sure that they are able to understand and participate with the rest of the students. In the chapter, what I found or increased my knowledge was universal design for learning. I had previously been introduced to this, but in this chapter, I learned about the 7 principles, which include, include equitable use, flexibility in use, simple and intuitive, perceptible information, tolerance for error, low physical effort, and size and space for approach and use. I do have an understanding that the UDLs are used to design lectures, but I was not I didn't know about these 7 principles, and then I found interesting. And in the chapter, it states universal design for learning makes content accessible to students with a wide range of abilities, language skills, and learning styles. And I think as a future educator, creating a UDL is an important part to provide these abilities, language skills, and learning styles to make sure that we are giving an equitable use for the students, and as well as adapting to them, to the student. So overall, this is all the majority of what I found key and significant. And thank you so much for listening to my review. Thank you.